What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of From the Booth TV. I'm your favorite host, KD. You already know what today is. Today is Pick Me Wednesday. Today is the day that we put in our predictions coming up for this Sunday. And this Sunday, you already know what it is. The Cheat Bowl. The Super Bowl. Super Bowl LIX, baby. Philadelphia Eagles versus Kansas City Chiefs. Damn it, my bad, y'all. I'm all messed up. I don't know. But anyways, so we got a good game ahead of us, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I put my biases aside. I got over it. This is what we're at. This is what we're doing. This is the teams that made it. We got to give props. Still, if y'all trying to boycott, go ahead and send me the message and leave y'all numbers down below in the comment section. If you're trying to boycott the Super Bowl, and give me the address of y'all, whoever house party we meeting up at. Anyways, so only a few y'all heard that. But anyways, we got a good game coming up ahead of us, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I think after having some time to really think and observe this Philadelphia Eagles team, I think they actually have a real shot. I really do. Before I was kind of like, man, we already know, man. We still already know. We know. But, sometimes you really don't know. You know what I mean? But we kind of sort of already know how Patrick Mahomes and them boys get down. You know what I'm saying? Hey, them boys, Patrick Mahomes, if they not playing football, they'll be some great businessmen. Because, boy, the way they handle business off the field with these refs, that needs to be studied. Anyways, but if you really look at this Philly team, I really do think they have a great shot. I think they have a real life chance of coming out and actually upsetting this Kansas City Chiefs team, or at least putting up a good game. But let's go ahead and dive in this playbook and see what they have to do to win and what both of these teams are coming with this Sunday. So first off, we have to acknowledge that this Philly team has the best defense in the league right now, the number one defense in the league. If you watch the Commanders game, the D-line, the pass rushes are very effective. They had Jay Daniels out there scrambling for his life all game long. And that's what I said they needed to do in order to get Jay Daniels off his pivot. Now, the only concern I have is that same concept with the D-line and the pass rushes may not be the same for this Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is not running the same offense as Washington Commanders. Patrick Mahomes is not sitting in the box for 3 or 4 seconds getting this ball off. Patrick Mahomes is catching this ball and he's letting it go as fast as he's catching it from shotgun. It's called the catch me if you can offense. And it's unbeatable. So basically what's going on is Patrick Mahomes and his offense, they're getting the ball out in 2 seconds. Patrick Mahomes is only holding on to the ball for 2.5 seconds, and he's getting off quick in short routes in space. Routes in space are routes that are like quick outs or quick slants or just routes that find holes inside the defense and the coverage in the zone, and he's getting to these guys. And then now you got to play catch me if you can, because once they catch the ball, they're turning upfield. They got Worthy, they got Hopkins, they got Hollywood Brown, and you got to figure out how to catch these fast receivers, these mighty mouse receivers after they catch the ball in space. So the whole concept is get the ball, get it out quick, and then now make a defender miss and holler, see me when you can upfield. So Philadelphia Eagles have to figure out how to stop this offense, this catch me if you can offense. As you can see, the Bill Mafia defense wasn't able to slow it down. The tempo of it was too fast. Patrick Mahomes was also scrambling all over the place, and then they barely threw the ball downfield. If you watch film, they never really threw the ball downfield. They're not looking for big plays. Kansas City's not looking for a huge chunk of plays. They're looking for fast, quick plays, runs here, and they're looking to run this weird formation wishbone from shotgun pistol set where he has 4 running backs or 3 running backs. He has the tight end on the right. He has a running back on the left. And he has another running back behind him. And they crash the line down to the left, and they run a pass option to the right. They got all kind of crazy stuff going on. But they're not trying to take huge chunks down the field. They're trying to kill you slowly. So how effective could this D-line for Philly be against this this catch me if you can offense? We got to find out. But on the defensive side for Philly, they do have pretty good linebackers. The linebackers are coming to life. They had a linebacker that stepped in for the starter. He's doing pretty well, and I think it's going to be a real matchup between him and Patrick Mahomes. What they need to do is they need to keep a spy That's something that Bill Mafia also failed to do. They need to keep a spot in the middle of the field. One of the linebackers need to watch Patrick Mahomes. This is very much needed. He didn't show much scrambling and rushing in the postseason, or not the postseason, in the regular season. But now he is in the playoffs. He's out here scrambling. He's getting yards. So now there needs to be a spot in the middle of the field watching this man. So Philly, if you're watching this, if you hear this, put a spot in the middle of the field and let's crash this cheating. Anyways, so on to the defense. Kansas City's defense is pretty extraordinary. This defense finds different ways to win. This defense thrives off of different stunts and different blitzes. Whoever D-line coach is, he's doing a hell of a job of coming up with different creative ways to crash this offensive line and get pressure to the quarterback. They beat Bill Mafia last Sunday with a cornerback blitz that was very creative, that Josh Allen he rolled out exactly to that side of the blitz, and Josh Allen didn't have an answer for it. He threw a fluky pass, and that was the end of the game. So this stunt blitz that this D-line coach and the defensive coordinator are cooking up is going to be one hell of a scheme to stop. And I think the answer to that for Philly is you also got to get creative. I said that in my last video that Philly has to come out with the mindset of, we're going to attack, but we're going to attack in many different ways. So they got to start out running, and they got to get this passing game going. And they also, in my opinion, they also got to get the quick game going because that rush is coming. So Jalen Hurts, I said the ball doesn't need to be in your hand, but the ball needs to be in your hand. And you need to be getting this ball as fast as possible to these receivers. And you can't hold on to the ball because that rush is coming. Key component to this Philly offense is their ground game. Don't stop giving the ball to Saquon Barkley. That's something that Bill Mafia did. James Cook ran on this Kansas City defense for 85 yards, 2 touchdowns, 13 attempts, and then they stopped giving James Cook the ball. Philly, my advice is you can't come out and do that. You got to keep feeding Saquon. You got to keep feeding Saquon. The ground game does work against this Kansas City defense, and if it doesn't, perfect. Send the ball in the air, Jalen Hurts, and don't hold on to the ball. Like I said in my last video, this is not the Washington Commanders. You can't sit there and double think. Let the ball rip. Let the ball go. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. This is the Super Bowl, LIX, baby. Let's make it happen. Big time players make big time plays during big time games. So that's another contributing factor to this Phillies offense, to their success, if they can get this ground game going and make it a real-life threat, as we all know that it is. Saquon Barkley is easily a contender for the MVP and this year's leading rusher in the NFL. So that's what this Philly offense is going to have to do against his defense. Like I said before, this Kansas City Chiefs team likes to thrive off of tight, close games. This is what their specialty is. This is what they thrive at. They like tightrope games. They want to string this game out all the way to the fourth quarter. This is what they do. If Philly wants a chance, Philly has to come out with the mindset of I need to bomb first. They have to come out the gate scoring. And it can't be methodical. It can't be, run, pass, run, quick. You got to come out thumping. See, Josh Allen and Bill Mafia tried that. It was too slow. The tempo was too slow. That methodical offense just doesn't work with this Kansas City Chiefs team because they want that. They want to be able to hold on to the ball as long as possible. They want this chess game. Now, we don't want it. We want to air out. We want air raids. We want bombs away. So Jalen Hurts, you need to come out and you need to start throwing the ball deep. A.J. Brown needs to step up. Smith needs to step up. And y'all need to go deep and fast, too. And Harry will put points on the board. You want this Kansas City Chiefs team playing catch-up. Personally, I think Philly has the weapons to make Kansas City catch up. I think they have the weapons. They got the deep threats. They have the receiver core to do it. And they also got the running game to do it, too. So I think, personally, after watching the Philadelphia Eagles and observing them for a minute, I think they have the kryptonite to Kansas City. I think they have the ability to go down and score fast with threats. That's what needs to happen in order for them to come out with the W. So that's what I'm expecting to see. That's what I hope to see. And if Philly's able to do that, I think they might be able to come out with the W. We don't want no close game. We don't want no 22-23 going to the third or fourth quarter, 24-27. It needs to literally be, man, we got 38 points. And Kansas City, y'all need to catch up. Y'all at 24 points. So you have to put Kansas City in a state of panic. You need to get them off their comfort. You need to get them off their rockers. You need to hit them in the mouth, and you need to score as fast as possible. Not only that, but special teams need to be a huge contributor. We need turnovers. We need to run the turnover game. A lot of different things needs to happen outside of just offense and defense that's going to play a role in this game, because they need pure domination. They need to come out swinging. So sometimes you just can't do that with your ordinary offense and defense. You're going to need special teams to come in major and big, and you're going to need turnovers as well too. So we're looking forward to that, and also limit the penalties. Kansas City Chiefs thrive off of penalties too. That's something else that took Bill Mafia out, was the penalty calls and things of what nature. So if Philly can come out and play a clean game, if they come out and they come out aerated, throwing bombs away, and let his defense cook how this defense cooks, and let the linebackers play, let the D-line run their stunts on the Philly side of the ball, defense side of the ball, then I think Philly has a good chance. Other than that, that's it for the day. Go Eagles.